Hello, this is Lucas Palmeira from Imaginando, and I'm here to give you another tutorial on DRC. Today I'm going to show you how to make some sounds of the theme of the Drenched Things by Survive. I read somewhere that this track has like 25 different tracks of synthesizers, so it really has loads of different and sometimes really tiny sounds and effects, so it gives that really rich sound that the song has. So, and since we can't do it all, I chose four sounds to try and get as close as possible to the theme. So we're gonna do just that, and we're gonna start by doing the main arp, and I have it here on the default patch. I have it open because I have some automations on the track that you can check out on when you download the link of the tutorial afterwards. So here we have the default patch, and I'm gonna turn on an arpeggiator with a style up and down so I can do the melody like this. So you can see the melody is done easily with an arpeggiator. And what I'm going to do now is raise the master to maximum, the pre-gain to 608, and the sub-oscillator to 367. Gonna go to the sub-oscillator and raise one octave, like this. And now I'm going to the envelope generator 2 and raise it to 863. Envelope generator 2 amount controlling the cutoff, and I dropped the cutoff to 217. And change the mode from a low pass 4-pole to a low pass 2-pole. Okay, like this. Now we go to the second envelope generator and we drop the sustain to 230, and we raise the release to 387. Okay, and this should be it for the first sound. Let's go now to the second arpeggiator. Okay, here I have it, and let's open the interface, and what we're gonna do is the master should be at 608, like this, and the oscillator one at 549. Okay, now we go to the filter, and on envelope generator 2 amount, let's drop it to 369, and the cutoff to 140. Okay, now on the first envelope generator, we're gonna raise the decay to 640, sustain to maximum, and the release to 764. Now on the second envelope generator, the decay to 243, okay, the sustain to 653. Okay, about here. Okay, now the release to 426. Okay, now we go to the first LFO and we change the waveform to a filtered sample and hold, which is kind of random, but filtered, no abrupt transitions. And we drop the rate to 152. And then we go to the pitch modulation here, and we raise the amount of modulation to 250. Okay, like this. Now let's turn the chorus on and give it a little bit of reverb as well. Like this. Kind of psychedelic sound. Okay. Now let's go to the bass line. The bass sound. And I'm gonna go to the second oscillator, note, and I'm gonna detune it just a tiny bit and raise the master to maximum, pre-gain to 770. First oscillator and the second oscillator, same volume. Now let's raise the sub to maximum, go to the sub oscillator, raise one octave, and change it to sine wave. Like this. Okay, now change performance from poly to mono, like this. And we now go to the filter and envelope generator to amount, raise it to maximum, drop the cutoff to 1.56. Okay, and the resonance to 344. Okay. Now we go to the second envelope generator and raise the decay to maximum, drop the sustain to 0, and the release should be okay. Okay. Now let's go to the reverb. Put the decay at 855. Raise the amount to 102. Okay, about here. Let's give it a little bit of chorus. Okay. One thing I forgot on the second harp, on the second sound, remember you have to go here to the modulation page, I forgot this, and drop the keyboard to 0. And on the VCA, do the same thing as well. This will mean that the lower the note, the higher the amplitude and the cutoff frequency. And now let's go to the pad. Okay. And let's raise the master to maximum. The sorry, not to maximum, but to 874. And the pre-gain to 640. Now the second oscillator, same volume as the first one. Drop one, change the waveform on the first oscillator to a square wave. On the second oscillator, drop one octave and change it to a square wave as well. And now some fine tuning, like this. And now the sub oscillator, raise one octave. I shouldn't be using the sub oscillator actually, because I'm just gonna raise the ring modulation here, 347, and let's give it noise 308. Okay, now we go to the envelope generator 2 and raise it to maximum. Drop the cutoff to 152. Okay, and the resonance to 758. Okay, like this. Now on the first envelope generator, we raised the attack to 302, the decay to maximum, the sustain to 718, and the release to 308. Okay. Now in the second envelope generator, we raised the decay to maximum, then dropped the sustain and the release to 0. Okay, like this. Now we go to the delay and raise the amount to 263. Awesome. Now we go to the reverb and raise the amount to 408 and the time, the decay to 855. 855. Okay, finally, some chorus, like this. Perfect, I think we have this. So, let's now listen to the melody that I've recorded before. So here we have it, and let's listen. And this is it. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget that we have this Ableton session for you to download on the link on the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to Machinando's YouTube channel, and we will see you again next week, guys. Goodbye.